Hey everyone, Babumosai this side once again. So after hearing the story of Garuda, the sage Shonak asked Shoti, what happened to the serpent race after Garuda took the Amrita? Did they ever find peace? Shoti smiled and replied, No, O sage. What followed was a story of curse, fear, and finally a hope. So Kadru, the mother of Nagas, once became angry with her sons. They had disobeyed her orders. They were proud, careless, and dishonest. In rage, Kadru spoke terrible words. You shall all perish in the great snake sacrifice, the Sarpa Yagna of King Janamejaya. The serpents fell at her feet, crying and begging. But a mother's curse, once spoken, could not be taken back. So destiny had begun to move. Now, among the serpents was their eldest brother Shesnak. He was calm, pure, and full of self-control. Seeing the sin of his brothers, Shesnak left them all and said, I will not walk the path of destruction, I will choose tapasya. Deep in the forest, Shesnak meditated with such focus that even the gods were shaken. Moved by his penance, Lord Brahma appeared before Shesnak and said, Shesnak, your patience and discipline will uphold the world itself. From that day, Shesnak became the supporter of the earth, holding it steady through balance and dharma. But the cards on the serpent race still remained. The other serpents were terrified. They awaited them in the future. They gathered around their king Vasuki, Nagaraj Vasuki, and asked, Is there no escape from our mother's curse? Vasuki closed his eyes and remembered an ancient prophecy spoken by the sages. The prophecy said, a sage named Jaratkaru will have a son who will stop the Sharpa Yagna and save the Nagres. But there was a condition. The sage would marry only a woman who carried the same name, Jaratkaru. We have discussed in the prior video, right? Hope appeared, but it was fragile. Time passed. One day, says Jaratkaru saw a terrible vision. His ancestors were hanging upside down, held only by the thin thread. They cried, without a son, our lineage will fall into darkness. Right? We have discussed in the previous video. Second, by duty and Pitru Dharma, the sage agreed to marry, but only by his strict condition. Right? And hearing this, the king Vasuki bowed in relief, and he offered his sister, the serpent maiden Manasā, who was also known by the name Jaratkaru. The sage accepted. Their marriage was simple, sacred, and guided by the destiny. And from this union, a child was born, calm, radiant, and wise. When the sage saw him, they said, Asti. Asti means there is a hope. And so the child was named Astika. Born to end a curse, born to face fire, born to shape the serpent race from complete destruction. So this is Babumosai. In the next episode, you will see where Astika was raised and what knowledge saved him and how fate led him to stand before King Janamajaya's fiery sacrifice. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you. Thank you so much.